It's like, let's feel the yoga.
Gross.
She glosses them, and I'm like, God, must be half the bottle on those bloody massive lips.
Oh, you know my thoughts on lip gloss. Unless Angela's got it, it's fine. So this competition was, you had to balance balls with your foot in a stirrup. But, here's the kicker. Oh, that'd be all right if we had been running around the garden all day yesterday, big
Matt
brother.
was fuming. My legs, we've been running around yesterday. You know what that was, don't you?
Bitterness.
I think it was insecurity that Matt knew he couldn't do it. So he was obviously like, if my legs were in better condition, top tip condition.
Also, the task wasn't for Matt to run around the garden. It was for Chad to run around the garden. So what are you bitching about? You ran around the garden of your own volition. Bitch.
If they dropped a ball, they'd be eliminated. Did you like this construct?
It looked hard.
It was quite elaborate, wasn't it? The thing they'd made was quite elaborate.
It looked hard, but I don't think it was that interesting to watch compared to some of the others.
Oh, I found it quite tense when they started to wobble.
Okay.
Got a wobble on. Give your head a wobble.
And yeah, Matt said, thanks heaps for that, big brother.
I like heaps. I like all these heaps. It's good.
You sound like a little kid.
He's insecure, I've put it, like Angela said. Angela said Matt's insecure.
The thing I liked about it was once you dropped your ball, you were out straight away. It wasn't like you could start again. It was like you get one shot and you're out. I like that. And it was raining again.
It was raining.
Fake rain?
No, it's real rain. You keep thinking that's fake. It's real
rain.
rain.
It's raining every time there's a competition.
Oh, they check the weather.
They've got that storm cloud thing
That's
there.
why they put it on the edge of the world, because they know it's raining a lot there.
You're a liar.
No, that was real rain.
Making fun of me.
No, I'm not.
You are.
I genuinely believe that's real rain.
No, I do not.
They put it on that craggy rock in the sea because it's turbulent over there.
Listeners, once again, it's over to you. Is that real rain? During every competition? No, it isn't.
They said it was cold. They were all saying it was cold.
Yeah, because the water that Big Brother is tipping on them is cold.
No, Mother Nature.
Brother Nature.
Brother Nature. That's
Yeah,
good.
nice.
That's good. Do you remember Chad farting and putting Casey off?
Oh, yeah.
Casey's balls went everywhere. And then that distracted Chad in turn.
It was like a chain reaction.
Yeah. And then Angela started like seesawing and they were like, and I really wanted Angela to win this.
Oh, God. Big Brother said Daniel's balls have separated.
So he dropped. No, he didn't talk about anyone's balls dropping though, which is a bit disappointing. They were there for 45 minutes when they had to add the third ball, and it was between Marissa and Hannah.
I was quite happy because all the baddies had kind of gone out, hadn't they? Like Marissa or Hannah, Angela
Quite
ain't
harmless,
going.
yeah.
So that's all I care about.
Marissa won. Yeah, it was like, this is exactly what we wanted, and Big Brother doesn't usually go this way for us, and especially not a strategic game, so it's like, oh, okay.
Do you think Hannah threw it?
No, I don't think she did actually, but I thought this was the time to start talking about you're safe, you can fall, you can drop.
Yeah.
But they didn't get there. Matt said, if I'm up, I will be unleashing.
Oh.
Yeah, like it's going to bring a terror upon this house.
I was really happy at this point.
Okay.
Because I knew that a Biggie was going,
Biggie, didn't they used to call him that, Big Brother, in Australia? He used to call him Biggie, didn't they?
Biggie Smalls. Me and Jack were doing YouTube karaoke the other day, and Jack did Tupac, which was quite...
I don't know a single Tupac
honestly,
song.
I didn't know it. He did it quite well as well. I was quite impressed. Anyway, so then she nominated Xavier, Matt, and Zoe.
Zoe gasped.
Why not Dan?
Good point, but isn't it because Zoe is the target here?
But why not
Didn't
nominate
they want Matt out?
Why not nominate Dan?
Yeah.
He's the head of the snake.
Yeah, he is. He is. I don't know why. I can't tell you why.
It annoys me. Oh yeah, Zoe did gasp when she was nominated.
Zoe said she's put up 2 people that guarantees me going. Oh, you should do that.
She's put up two... Oh, I can't do it.
Don't even bother scrambling.
It's like obvious I'm gonna go. All the men are gonna look out for each other.
I didn't make it up. It was true though, all the men were going to turn on her, wasn't it? It's obvious.
But it's interesting that she thought Xavier and Matt being up guaranteed her going, because you could have put a lot weaker players up. But I guess Zoe had got quite a strong record. She'd won 2 competitions.
Plus she's completely unlikable, so that's
there is that.
Like, as everyone's like, oh, who voted? It's like, Zoe. Didn't even have to think about it,
Oh, really?
Yeah. And Dan
Dan said, we said the core 4 from the start.
She was the 5th.
Yeah, she's like a bolt one.
And Zoe said, meanwhile, Zoe was saying, I can trust my squad. I put, looks like it's going to be a clean sweep. But then, 15 minutes from eviction, someone decided to do some strategizing. That's what Big Brother said.
Really?
15 minutes before the eviction. Shane woke up. No, Big Brother said. Oh, maybe something.
Hang on a minute. Before that, do you remember how much Kieran was going to bet on Zoe going?
No.
He was sure Zoe was going to go. So what do you think he'd bet? Yeah?
$250,000, yeah.
20.
Bless him, that's how much he has in his bank.
Shane was playing a bold move.
Yeah, this was 15 minutes before the eviction.
Broken Hill, we can't beat him.
It's
Broken Hill, Aussie bloke.
I've put, is there going to be a payoff for his early morning conversation? Because I thought that would be quite a nice bow around it, wouldn't it, if it actually all worked out. And he was saying Matt needs to go because blah blah blah, he's popular and everything. But I thought Zoe's a comp beast. But I guess people just wouldn't vote for Zoe at the end because she's horrible.
No. Do you remember that they sort of like showed it as if Daniel had heard the conversation?
Yeah, when he walked past.
And they said it was a chuckle, but I'm sure it was a sniff. Or more of a snuffle.
No, he did, because then he did go and say to Matt, they're all in there plotting a very devious plan against you.
He said, I think Shane was coming for you. Kieran was twitching. Well, I've written Dead Man Walking.
Look, I'll tell the story because you've clearly not got it right.
Okay.
Shane brought all the people into that room with the green sofa.
Yeah.
Hannah, Sarah, Sophie and Chad.
All the best scheming happens in the green room.
All the 4 thickos, Hannah, Sarah, Sophie and Chad.
Yeah.
Basically, 4 people.
Hannah ain't that thick.
Well, I've not seen her doing any mensas lately. Any mensas? So he brought them 4 and it's like, look, Matt's going to win. We're going to just let him win. It's no good. So they were like, right, we're on board. We're going for it. But they needed one more vote. Kieran. Can we trust Kieran with his vote? So then they started putting it on Kieran. And Kieran's like, wow, I don't want to be on the wrong side of history or whatever.
I see.
See what I mean?
The wrong side of history.
Well, it's words to that effect. What is so good about Broken Hill? I've written it.
Yeah, what is? Sounds like the arse end of nowhere.
Yeah, and Kieran was basically saying, yeah, I've been a dead man walking for 2 weeks now, and if I go the wrong way, I'm done
he's
for.
still his own, his own eviction.
Exactly. I've put, this is an effective flim-flam section. I have no idea who it's going to go.
I am bamboozled.
Did you? I literally did not know what way it was going to
go. I was still hopeful it was going to be Zoe, but I think it's just wishful thinking. I don't think I knew.
Weren't you hopeful it was going to be Matt? Didn't you want Shane's plan to fail?
No, because I don't want Zoe to keep winning competitions and get Angela out. That's my concern. Because I feel like Angela's a big target for Zoe.
Fair point.
Although, having said that, when she had a chance to nominate her, she didn't.
And
but
also,
I still think
Dan would go after Angela as well, I think.
Yeah, true.
If he's got a brain in his head, he will. So then we had the eviction.
Sonia was in her bathrobe.
Was she?
Yeah, the red bathrobe, like silky.
Zoe said,
if I got to stay here longer and show people, I can show people the fun me and the relaxed me.
Instead of the uptight one.
Yeah, wasn't that come out in the past 2 weeks?
What have you been doing?
I've said, why did Marissa put Xavier up? He's a bit of a floater. Any thoughts?
She said they're very fierce competitors, the boys.
Well, Xavier's not won a thing.
This is their first time in the lounge, by the way. First time in the lounge.
In the lounge? No.
I don't know. Maybe because Xavier spoke up last week at the nominations.
Oh, maybe.
At the eviction, sorry. And Marissa mentioned Zoe's comp wins, right? She's like a strong player, which I thought was good strategy to do that there.
Yeah.
And Sonia reminded the housemates that Zoe has survived 2 evictions, which again is quite like...
Sonia was being quite unhelpful, and the way she was with Kieran, I felt ever so sorry for him.
Oh, really?
She asked him 3 different
teacher,
questions.
wasn't she?
Yeah, it's like, give him a break.
And Matt blamed Sonia for being up for eviction. She said, Matt, why do you think you're here? And he goes, because you keep mentioning that I've not been up the last 2 weeks. That's what he said.
And then, what was this? She went, what kind of discussions, Kieran? What was that about? Oh, yeah, Kieran's like, yeah, there's been discussions. About the vote flipping. Like, he was just being vague. She's like, what kind of discussions, Kieran? Like,
Yeah. It was about scrambling, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Kieran talks about discussion. Oh yeah, he goes, it's about whether the decision you make is for now or for the future of the game.
That is it.
Yeah.
You shouldn't admit that. They're playing all the cards.
I know, I thought that too.
Like
Shut
that
up.
Ed guy, waiting to play his cards on Big Brother Australia.
Ed was waiting to play his cards? I don't remember that.
He never got to because Tim Dormer evicted his ass. So then Shane and Kieran were whispering between themselves.
Oh, yeah.
And Sonia's like, oh.
She goes, I wondered if you could tell us what's so interesting. That's a very teacher way to...
Like, show us your mobile phone, isn't it? It's like... And
they said they were talking about dinner.
Yeah, what he wants for dinner.
I mean, that's likely with Kieran.
Did Sonia say, well, what does he want for dinner?
Like some tomato bruschetta. So I'll take the bread and then the tomatoes, a bit of pesto under the grill.
And then Dan said his fucking thing he says every week, if you take a shot of this...
He does keep saying it, doesn't he?
We'll get you more threats. He keeps threatening people. It's like, well, they took a few shots that you missed and you ain't done shit, so whatever.
Zoe was wafting her eyes. Why do girls do that when they're crying?
I've never
Is that to stop their makeup running?
No, it's to stop the tears running down your face, I think. But it doesn't work.
Tears stream
Stupid.
down your face.
That can go on the pile with people who tap their can before they open it.
Oh, yeah, that's stupid.
They're just unnecessary things that you don't need to do, just do for show. Do you know what Jack said to me the other day, which I thought was hilarious? He said, you know, I cry like all the time when I'm watching TV.
Yeah.
He said when he first started going out with me and I used to cry at things, he thought I was putting it on.
Active.
I was like, why would I do
And
that?
how could you do that?
Yeah, I was like, what purpose would it be? He said, so I felt sorry for you.
Oh my god, that's weird.
I was like, what? I was like, that is the weirdest thing. Like, don't you think that's the weirdest thing you've ever heard?
That's a very weird thing to
And
think.
then he's been living with me. I cry like literally at every single thing. Why would someone put that on? Don't you think that's funny?
I mean, if someone was putting that on, that would be real manipulation.
Yeah, like showbiz. Not one tear was shed.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
But I have actual tears. So then Matt said it was a 2-horse race, which I thought was a stupid thing to say when there's 3 people on the block.
Well, he said he could be in Barney Rubble.
You shouldn't point out to the other... Shut up, bird. You shouldn't point out to the others, oh, it's a 2-horse race. So I think, what's the point in voting for Xavier? That was a really stupid thing to say, I thought. So then they had the votes. Oh, I've written Sonia as my new hair inspiration here.
Oh, really?
Her hair does look good.
Oh,
it's like a really nice length. It's really nice.
Oh.
Sophie and Chad are like Ken and Barbie, I've said. Plastic and Roman. So Shane voted to evict Matt. Chad voted to evict Matt. Dan voted to evict Zoe. Bros before hoes.
As did Matt.
And then Kieran had the final vote. Did we see what way Kieran voted? This is the whole thing. I've got it. I've got the info if you want it.
You got the votes?
I've got the info.
From where? You watched the old video?
Alfie Sheldon.
Oh, fuck.
So, the result was Xavier got 1 vote. Well, I was thinking, who actually voted that?
Who was that?
Zoe got 6 votes and Matt got 5 votes.
Yeah.
So there's only 1 vote in it.
Kieran
Kieran did the Xavier, you think?
So, yeah, I think Kieran did the Xavier. Do I? Why do I think that?
I don't know.
But it could have been a tie if that person hadn't voted. So,
oh yeah, what happens?
Dan keeps saying, my Dan. He really wants it to be a tie.
Yeah, what happens in the
He said
event
to
of
me,
a tie?
what happens?
Yeah,
when it's tie?
I want to know that.
Well, we don't know because it hasn't happened.
I want to know.
What do you think should happen in the event of a tie?
Oh, that's a good question. I think whoever won the HOH comp should decide.
Which is what would happen would that happen in the US?
Yeah.
The HOH would then
Break
decide.
the tie. Yeah, they would break the tie. Yeah. Don't you think?
Interesting.
What do you think should happen?
Do you know what I think it should be?
Go on.
There's 3
Arm wrestle.
3 nominees, right? So if it's the 2 that it's between, the other nominee decides which one goes.
Oh,
that's what I think
that's
it should
good.
be.
That's good TV.
Yeah,
that's good TV. Ted, you can have that one.
But yeah, I hope we get a tie.
So I put it was a failed coup. Who was the culprit? I shall reveal it to you. And then as Zoe was leaving, she said, I've played an honest game.
Oh yeah, she was talking about honest game. Why?
This experience has been wild. I can't wait to go home and cuddle the kids. And then, I can't believe
How can Kieran stay longer than me?
Oh, stupid cow.
Don't be bitter.
Glitter. Okay, so I'll tell you these votes because I copied Alfie's tweet.